Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera just a little bit. And you can find me every Wednesday on my business page here, facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. You can find me anytime. You can order from me. You can find classes, which I still don't have many up right now other than clubs. But you can find me anytime on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to see you. And I'm going to refresh my screen here so I can make sure that I see comments here. Janet's here, and Nancy and Kathy. Hello, I'm so happy to see you. Sorry I'm a little bit late. No excuses. I'm just late. Hi, Marcia. I'm glad you're here too. And I still haven't sent out cards yet. It's my project today. Don't tell anybody. I cannot be held accountable to it. I can't be held to it. But that's my project today. Thank you for sharing already. That makes me happy. So anybody who is new to me, or maybe you forget or whatever, just making sure I communicate. So everything that I share today, I give away. And how I do that is you need to share this video in your newsfeed or whatever. Share this video, and then you need to come back and tell me that you shared it, because some people's settings are such that I can't see when you share it. So I need to know who to put in my randomizer drawing. Hi, Carrie. You made it on time today. I'm glad you weren't too busy, or I don't know what happened last week. Maybe I had an appointment. I didn't ask. But thanks for coming right away. Anyway, so make sure that you share and come back and tell me, because that's the only way that I know that you did, for sure. So anyway, we don't have tons of people on right now, but I'm still going to do my randomizer. Let's see. I have everybody in here that had shared by yesterday. Just a sec. And hi Terry. I have 2 names to draw. They're for Peachy cards. So I'm gonna start that right now. I love how it's going through, looking at everybody. Oh, hi Sherry. Oh, Janet, you won again. I still owe you your other one. I think there are a couple of you that I have multiples that I need to put in an envelope. All right, congratulations, Janet. And let me do another one. Where did pick another name? That's what I need. And start. So remember, if you're just gonna, oh yay, Dot Alighire, which I don't think she's on right now. She's probably sleeping, hopefully. She works late. So I have, you're welcome, Janet. So I picked my 2 names. Now I need to go back here. Just a sec. So make sure that you share my video, and then you'll be entered for my drawing for next week for what I make today. So a couple things to get started. First of all, so very much important is Stampin' Up! Announced a sale, a free shipping 1-day only sale tomorrow. It's for tomorrow, 24 hours. So I'm assuming midnight Mountain Time tonight through midnight Mountain Time tomorrow. So 24 hours, free shipping, but it has to be on orders of $50 or more. So sorry, I had to swipe a notification that came across. That's really annoying that it doesn't just stop because I'm on a Facebook Live. I wish it would. Maybe I have settings to do that. If anybody knows that, tell me. Maybe I should ask that in my leaders board. anyway, so free shipping tomorrow, $50 orders. So I'm not really sure what I'm planning to do or if I'm planning to take advantage of it. I feel like I just placed a big order, so I don't know that I have needs, but we'll see. But if you have a $50 order, you can place it. I sent host codes to all of you who have clubs coming up within the next 30 days, because I can only set a host code up for 30 days in advance. And so I emailed you those. But also I have a host code for anybody that is, it's my personal one that I am doing. And so I have a free gift for you with a $50 order. So you can check out my blog. I had that in my blog post yesterday. And or you can call me or email me. Emailing is good, to give me your order, and I can place it for you with that code, but I will need, if you're wanting to use a host code, then I'm going to need full credit card information or cash or check sort of thing. So just let me know. Second important thing is we are planning a crafting retreat. One day, all day on August 21. It's a Saturday, and I am so very excited for it. If you want to join us, that would be wonderful. If you have a friend, that would be even better. Bring a friend. We still have plenty of openings, but I feel like they're gonna go. I feel like we're gonna be full. Sorry, I have another notification. Because everybody's wanting to get together again now that we can, completely. So anyway, sign up soon. I have information on my blog about that as well. Okay, so today I have, I'm using a couple old favorites. They're not old, they're still from the new full catalog. You may even be able to guess which ones I'm going to use, but I'm using a new product today and showing you a really, really cute item that I got as a swap on the incentive trip. I didn't bring any swaps. Did I tell you that already? I didn't bring any swaps. I just had too much going on. Still doing taxes a couple days before we had to leave. You know, it was just, even though I signed up for swaps, I couldn't do it. So I didn't bring any swaps, but I had a wonderful, lovely friend that I met at the luau on our last day, or last day with the Stampin' Up! Trip, because we extended a couple days on our own. Sherri Everett Bishop. And I don't know if she uses all those names all the time or if it's just a Facebook thing. I don't know. But anyway, she was there and she had swaps and she just shared with our whole table. Any demonstrator that was at our table. And it was so sweet. And I had no swaps, but I got hers. So, and she made this awesome project that I'm going to show you. So, so the first thing, this is called Tailor Made Tags dies. So I had seen these. So they're all different sizes of tags, 2 different shapes of them. And then I think these little things here are like, they're supposed to be, oh, what do you call those? I can't think of the right word. To make them more secure, maybe they're decorative, maybe they're helpful so that they don't rip. I feel like you could even buy, used to even be able to buy them. I don't know if you still can. Anyway, Tailor Made Tags dies. They're in the full catalog. And, okay, so did anybody have guesses what I'm going to use? What stamp sets I'm going to use? So I'm going to do 2 projects with tags. So the first one I'm going to use is, did anybody guess? I didn't tell you to guess, but I thought you might. First one is Turtle Friends. I love this. This is a bundle with a punch, but I'm not using the punch, but it's adorable and I love it. So there's the first one. And Party Puffins. They're too fun. This is not a bundle though. This is just a stamp set. Which is shocking because on the project that with the swap, she cut out one of these and popped it up on a dimensional. I go simple. That's not happening. Okay. So the first thing, I guess I need to put you down before I start stamping, don't I? That would be helpful, probably. How about we do that? All right, so I need my wand. I'm gonna unbackward you and put you upside down. Okay, so I have, sorry, I have my plain table because I'm using the mini boss first. So I just wanted to get stuff out of the way. Am I in camera? There we go. Oh, I forgot to bring it down just a little bit. That will be helpful when I have stuff in. Okay. So I have this piece of white cardstock, and the first thing that I'm using is, I don't know if these have specific names of shapes, but I'm using this one first. The other one I already have cut out, so I don't have to do this part twice. Okay, so as you can see, maybe you can't see it, but there's already a hole here. So the whole tag plus the hole will be here already. So that other little thing is, there's a word. I can't think of that word. Carrie, you're always good reading my mind. What word am I looking for? It secures it. Oh, I want to tuck it in sideways a little bit, or angled a little bit. That helps it go through. It secures it. Reinforcement. Is that the word I'm looking for? It reinforces the hole. I think that's the word I was looking for. But anyway, this is hard a little bit to do it sideways. So I forgot to tell you, it's stitched too. How awesome is that? So that totally makes the thing. It's not just a tag, it's a stitched tag. So, you know, that's a need. I didn't think that it was, but it was. All right, so now we're gonna go on here. All right, so what I want to do with this is, just a second, I'm thinking. I have to go through in my mind, what am I doing on this first project? I know, I get lost. I'm in my own home and I get lost. Okay, so I'm using this tiny little, he's a turtle. That's what he is. And don't think that I'm doing this wrong because I'm doing this on purpose. Tiny little turtle. And yes, I stamped him upside down. And then there's, you were right. I said reinforcement, Carrie. You're so good. How do you read my mind like that? And then I gotta make sure this one stamps okay. Oh, good. It was perfect. I hope the next one is. So I'm putting this little friend on his feet. Look how cute they are. Ah, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna let these dry for a second before I move on, because I am gonna do some coloring on them. So this is Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, and Black, and I'm just gonna put these down. I already have this, can you see the texture on here? I already ran this through the Big Boss. The folder wouldn't fit through the mini boss, because I wanted that. I did another card with the card base was this. This is the hammered metal embossing folder. So I'm going to put these down while I let my ink dry, my memento dry for my turtle. Because I don't want it to get, I don't want to smear it. Because it does have to dry. So the memento is made for using with the Stampin' Blend so that they don't bleed. They're alcohol-based markers, the Stampin' Blends are. But you still do have to let it dry. Just let it set before you do it. So we're going to take our time and do this part. Now, because this is, there's texture here, I'm using tear and tape to put this down on my black layer. My talking gets slow when I'm working too. Suddenly she's on slow play. Oh man, it's amazing I can even do these things, think and stamp and talk at the same time. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm putting these down. Now, for typically, I would not just want a card that looked like this. I would want some white in it, but that's going to be our tag. So there's no problem there. I don't like just all color. A white or vanilla helps the colors pop. Better late than never. Hi, Lenny. How are you? Did you hear? I think it was last week. I think you won, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I think you won, but I haven't sent anything out yet. All right, so here's my card base, and here's my tag that now I'm going to make it look cute. I'm coloring it basically the same way that I did the last one that I did, but he's cute. I mean, the last one was cute too, but you know. Okay, so this is the light Granny Apple Green. You don't have to be perfect because a lot of it gets covered, and it sort of blends together too. That's an awesome thing about the Stampin' Blends is it doesn't make lines of where you just markered like regular markers do. Okay, now I'm using the dark Granny Apple Green. And then I'm using, I'm putting his shell on with Garden Green. Isn't he so cute? All right, while I have this out, there's grass in this stamp set that I like. So I'm going to put some grass next to him here and here because he's playing in the grass. So there he is. And then I need to get the beak, of course. So just adding a little pumpkin pie to the beak. All right. Now, there's a saying I'm using. I'm going to get my cushion out now because this saying is from the Party Puffin set, which is a cling set. So there's the red rubber. So this stamp says, to someone who makes others happy. I like that a lot. And I switched to Stays On because I love Stays On. I love how black it is, and because I'm going to be using it on the next card anyway. So, all right. To someone who makes others, oops, there we go, so happy. Am I flat on here? Okay. Now I'm going to use, this is our new Baker's Twine that we have in the catalog this year. There's, let's see if I get these right. Crumb cake, white, I'm guessing just vanilla or natural. I'm not sure if it's listed, if the colors are listed on this packaging. I think that's Sahara Sand and then black, obviously. I'm using black. Let's see if they're listed. Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. That's all that it says. But I think in the catalog it says what colors they are. Anyway, neutral set. So I'm going to, I need to cut this end or lick it, but I'm going to choose to cut it this time because this hole is different and small. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I hadn't used this tag yet. Okay. So I'm actually going to make a bow. Because that's what she did on Sherri's project that I got. So I'm going to make a bow. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but let's see what I got here. Got that. I always start out kind of big and then sort of make it smaller. Okay. So, cutting that off and that off. All right, so here's my tag. And now I'm going to put it on my card with dimensionals. So I'm going to use, well, you know, I don't skimp on dimensionals, but I feel like I want to make sure that I put extra on here just because it's going down on texture too. So I may have put one additional one that maybe I wouldn't have used. Oh, just a sec. I'm going to lose my computer. Get all the backings off. Ah, how cute is that? I love it. Yes, catalog gives colors. Thanks, Lenny. All right, so that's my first project. I love this upside down one. I just feel like they're playing, and obviously they're having fun, so they make each other happy playing. It just makes me happy. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to start with the tag, and then I'm going to show you, thank you, I'm glad you like it. I'm going to show you, this next one is actually what I got as a gift swap, because I had nothing to give her, but I'm planning to send her stuff because she's amazing. All right, so I need here, where did my stamps go? I hid them. Okay, so I have this cute little party puffin that I'm, thank you, Marsha, thank you, Kathy, that I'm inking up. And I want it up a little bit, but not too high. And I'm actually going to use the same saying. I wanted this for both of them. So I'm going to put this one on here. This one seems like it, this tag seems like it might be a little bit wider. I want to measure this a second because I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, it's like maybe 3/8 of an, it's not a quarter, maybe 3/8. I don't know. Anyway, it's wider than that. So I'm fortunate that this fit on here. Okay, so here is my cute little party puffin. And I have my black here just in case I needed to touch up anything, but I only saw one little spot that wasn't black like I wanted it. Quick tip for if you have something that that does not stamp the way that you want it to, that you need to fill it in. What I like to do, rather than trying to color it in, I use the fine tip end of the marker and like I dot at it. So it's not just these swipes of color. So it seems like it's less noticeable. Okay, so I'm going to, I forgot which order she did this in. Okay, so this is Poppy Parade. I'm gonna put this on here. I've probably done these party puffins in different ways, but before, but this is how I recall her doing it. So I'm doing it the same as Sherri did it. And she actually, does anybody know what the party puffins the color of the Party Puffins feet are. She did hers in a red, and I sort of liked it for something different. I always end up doing feet like this, or do you call them feet? Now suddenly my mind is weird. Anyway, I usually end up doing it in orange, but I liked her for something different. Okay, so here is my tag, and I want to add, well, I'll add a little something later. Okay, so I'm going to set, oh, I should put I'm going to do my baker's twine on this too right now before I set it aside to do the rest. All right. Suddenly my fingers don't want to work. I did okay on the last bow, and suddenly my fingers like, what? We were taking a rest. Oh man. All right. Those are kind of big. All right, there we go. Okay, so here's my tag. I'm setting it aside. Now, what I'm going to do, what she did, is, and I will write these down, or I will, you know how I do the measurements. I'll give you the measurements. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to tell you what it is. So this is 2.5 inches wide, and this is 8.5 inches long. So this is actually the normal, the length of this is the normal width of our cardstock. So these measurements are based on a full pack of this, what are they, 1.5 by 2 inch Post-it notes. These are fat ones. You don't have to do a full pack, like you could do a half one and make it go twice as far, but anyway, so I would change it a little bit if you didn't have a full pack, or if they were a skinnier pack. So just a sec, I gotta think. So I scored at 2 inches, and then at 4 1/8, and then at 4 1/2. So that gives 3/8 of an inch width here, what's going to be for the Post-it note. Okay, so this is going to be obviously a Post-it note holder. And I'm going to start with, this is Mango Melody. I forgot to tell you that that's what this color was, is Mango Melody. So this is just Mango Melody cardstock. She stamped on something or had designer paper, I don't know. But I wanted to bring in a little more color and didn't have whatever it was that she had used. So I'm doing Mango Melody on the front here. And then I'm going to attach my, so this here is the end that has the skinny panel. So there's this panel down here. This is 4 inches long. Okay, so I did the skinny one here and cut my cardstock to be the size of this. Now I want to put tear and tape on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to put it on the bottom of this, so I know that I have this at the bottom, right at the bottom. And then I'm going to put it, I need to make it skinny, but I'm going to put it at the top of this cardstock, colored cardstock. I got, but I cut off from my ribbon underneath it. Probably doesn't matter, but it's going to bug me. Oh, can't get it off. All right, it's just going down. All right, and then I'm going to put one more on here. I want this to be secured well. But I also wanted to make sure I was at the very top and the very bottom of this. So I'm putting this on here, taking off the backings. Taking off the backing. And then this goes on here to give a little bit of a border down here, and then it doesn't quite go to the top up there at my first thing. Okay, so here's my little holder for right now. Okay, now before I'm just gonna put it right on here. All right, I'm just using seal on here, not tear and tape, just because if you wanted to replace it, well, you'd probably just keep this piece down anyway, but anyway, I'm just using regular adhesive. So I'm going to put this down on here. And I love this touch that she did. I was going to do the turtles with this, but I loved this part, so I didn't. Because I'm not sure this would have gone with the turtles. Okay, so there's this little fish. This little fish with a bow stamp. I'm going to stamp it right on this front. I love it. Right on this little front post-it note. Now, here's the magic. Wait, before I do it. No, not showing you magic yet. I'm going to put, where is it? Oh, okay. I'm going to put some matte black dots on here. So I'm going to go, put the big one here. And then I have more big ones left than small ones. And then put a couple small ones over here. One. Okay. So here's this cute little thing. Here's this cute little thing. But let me show you how how adorable this is. It's an easel one. I think I'll be able to show you better when I have you popped up. So just a sec. I'm gonna put this here. Can you see it better this way? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna pop you up and show you. Okay, so just a sec. So upside down, put you backwards, bring you up for unnecessary close-up. And oh, it's getting washed out. That bugs me. Trying to get, there we go. Okay. Ha! I just love this. So it's an easel post-it note holder. Can you believe she just gave this away? I was so flabbergasted. I was like, oh, thank it. She just warmed my heart because I didn't have any swaps to bring home except hers. So I got this, and I also got a card. I don't know where the card went. I have cards everywhere that I still need to clean. That's also on my list, but you know that. So anyway, so I have this easel. That really bugs me that color is better. Easel post-it note holder. I know. I hadn't ever either, Marsha. Okay, and then here is my card. So I had to show you the tags. I really wanted to show you these guys upside down, and I really, really wanted to show you this post-it note holder. So I'm thinking, I know, it was a sweet gift. I loved it. I have in mind doing a Party Puffins class, and I'm thinking that we will be doing these post-it note holders at the Party Puffins class. So if you see the class, sign up and you can come and make it with me. So I think that's it for today. I'm going to do one more shot of this so people can see. Okay, so you start out, so it starts out like this. This is how you would give it to somebody. She had it in little cello bags or whatever. But then she showed us while we had it, so then you pull it back, and then it makes this easel with the cute little fish. I love it. Okay, so make sure that you share my video, please and thank you. doing that helps me build my business. Hopefully it makes other people happy to watch this and watch crafting fun and cute projects. And also it gets you entered into my drawing for the projects I just made. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again next week. Make sure that you place your order tomorrow for free shipping, $50 or more. And next Wednesday, when I see you actually, that will be when the mini catalog that's the last day that you can get stuff that's retiring from it. So have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye. I can't get you rid of you. Now again. Bye.